Hello, it's Phil and Heather's down there, and we are in Saint Elmo. We have just been hanging around in Saint Elmo for a couple hours. We ate at 1885 here in Saint Elmo, Tennessee. It's part of Chattanooga. And then we went to a birthday party, and then we went over to the tap house and had a Diskin cider, which is really good. And now we are wandering around. I'm vlogging right now with my Z50. And I'm using the 16 to 50 lens, and we may walk around and make a couple of pictures of something. Don't know exactly what. And what do you got, Heather? You got the
18 to 400.
18 to 400 and the Z50?
Yep.
Cool. Let's go to this alley over here if we don't get run over. We're going to an alley because it's really colorful. I have to show it to you.
I like the broken down building behind it too.
Oh yeah. This is the Alley of Being Nice. And it's got a choo-choo train, which is kind of what Chattanooga is known for. And it has some vines and a butterfly. If you need an exhaust fan, just cut a big hole in the side of the building. Well, we have walked around the block, kind of starting here at the tap house and going up the road over there and going all the way down to the end, and then coming around the corner and back down here. And honestly, I don't think I've got anything that I really like. Heather said she got a couple of shots that she liked, but... This is Heather's photograph. This is kind of a continuation of Heather's door photograph project, and she found this door there in Saint Elmo and made this beautiful photograph in black and white. And this one, stay close to people who make you feel like sunshine. I think it's ironic how she has this shot of the sign at a funny angle and there's clouds everywhere. Heather was using the Tamron 18 to 400 lens, and you can do some nice up-close flower photography with that lens. This is a flower that was growing in a pot outside of 1885. And during this section of the video, this is the only shot that I got that I liked. Just a typical 1/40th of a second panning blur of this guy riding down the road on his bicycle. It turned out okay. Before we came down here, I got to thinking about I haven't done any light trails in a while. So I brought my filters, and I'm thinking about doing a car light trail while it's still light outside. So I'm going to put on a neutral density filter and put this camera on a tripod. Well, I have switched to vlogging with my DJI Osmo Action because I am in long exposure photography mode with the ZFC. I've got the 50 to 250 kit lens that came with my Z50 attached. I've got a 3-stop neutral density filter, and I've got a road here behind me that kind of does a little bit of an S-turn. And I'm focusing on the K in the Circle K sign. I'm shooting at f/18, and my exposure is getting longer and longer as the sun slowly goes down, and hopefully I will eventually get a decent shot. So in this extremely low light and with a 3-stop neutral density on the front of the camera, it won't autofocus, but I have my I have this little button right here, program to zoom, and my focus point is on the K, which I don't think you can see in this shot. I think it's overexposed, but I'm having to manually focus to try to get the K as sharp as I can, and I don't have my glasses on, so it's proving to be tricky. I got one that I thought was pretty good just now, but I think my composition was cut off a little bit, so I've kind of recomposed and changed my focal length. I'm kind of near 100 millimeters. Let's see what it says. I'm halfway between 70 and 100, so I don't know what it will be, 80 something, we'll see. This one is probably my favorite of the light trail shots. I've got the Circle K sign good and rule of thirds, and this is the one that I thought the composition was messed up because some of the lights go out of the frame on the left. But I think it still ended up being the best one. Lots of good lights coming towards us and lots of good lights going away. But I thought this one was kind of interesting as well. I don't like the position of the Circle K sign as much, but it is interesting that while the 20-second exposure was open, the light turned red, and there's a Hyundai Tucson and a Nissan of some sort that stopped right in the middle of the shot there at the light, and because of that you can see through them like they are ghost cars or something. Well, I have no idea if I got a shot that I like. I've really kind of struggled, but it's starting to rain, so it's time for us to go home. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Hey, Heather, are you still in there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, we gotta go.
It's raining.
Bye-bye.